So here we are in Argentina, 8 openly gray geriatrics, septuagenarians, and sexagenarians, proud practitioners of a gratuitously bipedal lifestyle. Haruki, we couldn't agree with you more. Darwin was a hiker too, did you know that? We have a full day to kill in Buenos Aires. A strange way to put it. Naturally, we choose to hike a hot, noisy, frenetic urban hike. Our destination, ironically, is one of the most restful neighborhoods in the city. I haven't slept since Albuquerque. It's going to be a long, surreal day. My first impressions of the great city are bound to be unusually idiosyncratic.
universal law is in effect. Going. Yeah, I know you got the feeling when you flow with it. We flow as we go and we come direct. Any kind of resistance is a futile attempt. See, the universal law is in effect.
According to one of the great Western philosophers, it's not that easy being green. My hopes for a view of the Andes were frustrated until the clouds parted suddenly, dramatically. I never imagined these colors. Instead of a bolt to the head at the end of this claustrophobic chute, the cattle instead emerge inside an architectural gem with magnificent vantage and light, steel and stone and glass designed to withstand Patagonia's notorious winds and to symbolize all things aerodynamic. Inexplicably, however, we soon find ourselves bovine again, compelled to queue to have all our luggage from this Argentina to Argentina flight scanned a second time. Our capable guide works for a trekking company called Walk Patagonia, but we are just riders today, headed north to the remote town of El Chaltén. Santa Cruz is the second largest of Argentina's 26 provinces and the least densely populated. It's a ride of several hours, so we receive a good box lunch and the first Malbec I've ever imbibed from a can. Our first sighting of Guanaco. About halfway to our destination, we visited this famous roadhouse. Before going in, a Kodachrome sky stopped me dead in my tracks. Some say he was the original Man in Black. Around 1877, famed Argentinian academic and explorer Francisco P. Moreno was badly wounded by a female puma near here, so the river was named Leona, or Lioness. The first buildings were raised in 1894, and in 1905 it is claimed that the Sundance Kid, his consort Etta Place, and Butch Cassidy sheltered here for a month. What is he thinking? Back on the road again, Max teaches us the traditional way to prepare the national drink, yerba mate. Brewed in a properly seasoned calabash gourd and shared even with strangers using a single straw, the bombilla, mate takes on cultural significance as a leveler, an equalizer, the most democratic of drinks. Location, location, location. Geography is destiny. The town announces its loyalties with several sculptures celebrating its status as one of the world's prime trekking destinations.
We're going to have a great day, a beautiful hike I'm going to show you. Right now, we are in Chalten. We are going to drive for 45 minutes to the Electric River. It's only 15 kilometers, but it usually takes this long because it's a gravel.
Okay.
What's the river called again?
The Electric River. Yeah.
You may or may not believe me at this point, but when I'm actually hiking, the best moments are typically slow and quiet. The Lenga Beach forest provides much welcome protection from the cold, wet wind. Good lunch spot, I don't care who you are. Bye.
So
They're bored.
they were bored. They were looking for new challenges. And when they saw this amazing mountain, they said,
Okay.
that's the reason why so many Italians and French.
Oh, okay, okay.
The essential insanity of hiking. Hard effort all day long, only to return to where you started. And it's not even a fancy place. Nothing but a frontier town, really. I liked it. I liked it a lot. This town is still wet behind the ears, having been created almost from scratch in the mid-1980s for geopolitical reasons, when Argentina lured a few hundred intrepid settlers here with land grants and tax immunity. The point? To establish effective ownership to a region, also claimed at the time by neighboring Chile. Max and her colleague Geronimo hosted a traditional dinner at Madsen House. Danish emigrant Andreas Madsen and his wife Stephanie hand-built the house during World War I near the Rio de las Vueltas, strategically protected from prevailing winds by a prominent granite outcrop.
He guaranteed the sovereignty of Argentina by building home setting here in this part of the Patagonia. This one was of
The house, still owned by the Madsen family, is sensitively managed by the trekking company Walk Patagonia. Lucas has just told us that the trees that are burned there burned 32 years ago.
This is like our Bible here.
Oh, okay.
Climbing guidebook.
Yeah.
Here is how we climb these mountains. All these
Yay.
mountains are granite peaks and they have cracks,
Yeah.
actually vertical cracks.
Uh-huh.
We follow the cracks and we place gear, climbing gear in the cracks to. This one here is Cerro Torre.
Oh, wow.
It's very cloudy today. We won't probably see it, but it's our on your road.
But we don't need
I'm
that.
not sure, you know, because it's a really dangerous mountain.
Yeah.
It's,
hard about it.
yeah, it's really difficult to climb. You probably
Oh, your
know.
mother would tell you don't do it.
Well,
Okay. Or at least don't tell me you're doing it.
In a year.
It depends on the season because it depends. Climbing here depends a lot on the weather.
Yeah.
Some seasons, if the weather is good, if we have good weather windows, maybe 10 or 15
Yeah.
climbers
Yeah.
during the season. Some seasons the weather is so bad that nobody
No
climbs
one
it.
climbs.
Yeah.
Look at the moss. Oh my God.
I believe he's looking for the Bargain Hostel just up the road. Our own hotel provided an interesting mix of architectural simplicity. Good wine from a self-serve machine on the honor system. This label caught my attention. A selection of excellent beers and gourmet dinners.
And Marlene needed one pole.
Because she broke it in the wind.
So she bought an aluminum tourist hiking pole. It was just like a tube. Red, said Mount Washington on it. Oh, God. And she used that for a couple of years.
Yeah, yeah,
It wasn't that bad.
I guess not.
All in all, an excellent place to find shelter from the storm. During our long ride to Calafate, I thoroughly enjoyed a wide-ranging conversation with Pablo, whose empathic and nuanced understanding of gaucho culture I found especially moving. Our new hotel is more spacious and fancy than our last, though the gleaming elevators felt a bit claustrophobic in the age of COVID. And I had a bad dream involving these strange furry benches and this coffee table Aboriginal mannequin in a box in the lobby. I did like the little shattered glass icebergs scattered around, and the damned good gin and tonics. The view from our room, in any case, never grew old. Special thanks to the vegetarians in our group for tolerating dinner at a notorious carnivore hangout. Argentina's per capita meat production is among the highest in the world. And here in Patagonia, the estancias are enormous, with fences that are religiously maintained. Our guide for the day reassures us that Guanaco have adapted well to their natural territory being sliced and diced and physically bounded.
And you have seen all the land with fences everywhere, but the Guanacos jump over the fences so they keep wide.
However, a 2012 article published in Nature Conservancy, estimated a 5.5% fence-related mortality rate for guanaco yearlings. Guanacos sometimes get tangled in the wire, and yearlings sometimes simply fail to learn the art of crossing over. There are now 3 Patagonia ice fields, the southern ice field being among the largest in the world outside the polar regions. In the 2010s, Perito Moreno Glacier was one of a handful worldwide that was still in equilibrium. But sadly, in 2019, it too began receding and has been receding ever since. to pick. Although we savored 2 truly outstanding hikes in Chaltén, we were disappointed when our originally scheduled Via Ferrata and a rigorous glacier trek were canceled. We attempted to substitute a glacier trek here at Perito Moreno, but were denied on the grounds that we are too old. Sour grapes, perhaps, but seeing what a lame substitute this would have been, the group barely moving in all the time we observed them, all I can say is, Argentina and Chile have always contested their Patagonian border, and the matter is still not fully resolved. What is he thinking? Perhaps this helps explain the no man's land between the Argentinian and Chilean border control points.
Somehow I knew that you had a bad day. Ain't it funny how close two hearts can be, miles and miles away? It was all I could do not to catch a midnight plane, so I could hold you close tonight and make everything right again. And if you think about me as much as I think about you, the distance in between us only makes our love more true.
So we take this paper with our bags to customs.
Okay. With all our bags.
Yeah, they want to see everything.
Okay.
last section up to see the towers is a lagoon around here with the 3 towers. And explain with that is the Sierra, right? Sierra Pine, with all one, with the Saro Holguin over there. And then climbers usually move around, right? To that other side of the mountain.
Mauro. Copy. 1.
Hola. ¿Cómo tú? ¿Cómo andas?
I grew up in one of the flattest counties in one of the flattest American states. Florida felt to me like Edwin Abbott's mythical Flatland, a world of only 2 dimensions. Perhaps, as a result, I became obsessed at an early age with the missing dimension, altitude.
She's with Maro. Yeah.
When I was 8, a friend and I took turns hauling each other to the top of a tall tree using an improvised block and tackle and a rope tied into a crude approximation of a climbing harness.
It's not over till it's over.
Achieving a bird's eye view was revelatory, a dopamine rush in that part of my brain that processes spatial relations.
Yeah.
You're in my future. There's a glass of wine in my future.
Well, shoot, I thought it was going to be harder than this. Yeah. That's why it's hard.
I suppose I'm a transcendentalist, and this is my church. Inevitably, my joints stiffen while I'm seated, enjoying lunch and hot tea infused with fresh ginger, courtesy of our guides. A majority of older hikers, in my experience, prefer climbing over descending because of joint issues. So I'm in the minority, but it's my film, so I'll play happy music for the descent if I want to. And don't most things in nature take the path of least resistance?
Happy